This call is now being recorded.
Let's see sentence completion today. So you didn't do sentence completion, isn't it? So let's see what is sentence completion. Okay, so let me play the audio and I want you to use your headphones, okay, so that you can hear it carefully. So always follow the instructions because instructions are very important, even not only in listening, reading, writing, or obviously speaking. No instructions will be there. The examiner would be saying. So in reading and listening, read the instructions, then only go to the questions. Okay. So instructions are very important. So I believe everyone is ready. Please wear your headphones or earphones or whatever it is, because in the examination you'll be given a headset and then you'll be listening to through it. So get used to those kind of things. Okay, I'm playing it now.
Hello, Mom. Is that you? No, Sam, it's me. The line isn't very clear. Can you say that again? Let me move. It's your Aunt Jessica. Can you hear me now? Oh, yes, that's much better. Stay in that spot. Hey, Aunt Jessica, how are things with you? Things are great. How's your new place? It's really nice, actually. Oh, good. It's on a very quiet street, but not too far from public transport. It's a third floor flat with one bedroom and a bath, and then an open area with my kitchen and living and dining area. Sounds like it will work for you, but I haven't told you the best part. What's that? It's got a small terrace looking over the garden that's behind the building. Wow, that's great. And it's just big enough to have a few plants, a small table, and a couple chairs. I'm looking forward to having breakfast out there and doing some reading in the afternoon. So what's the address? It's 757 Appaloosa Drive, apartment 3B. 3E. No, 3B. B for banana. All right. And that's Appaloosa Drive? Correct. And the postcode? Give me a second. I think it's over here. Got it. Okay. Here it is. It's EX16 6AM. The line is not so great. Is that EX60? No, EX16. I don't think I know that area of town or that road. Well, it's not a main road. You do know the area, I think, because it's right off Holly Lane. Oh, so when can I drop by and see you? Well, I'll be completely moved in by Friday afternoon after work, so you could swing by on Saturday afternoon. I want to get everything moved in before that. So what would you like to do when I come up on Saturday? What time were you thinking of getting here? Well, it's about a 45-minute drive, so if I leave after my tennis game, I'll get up there by lunchtime. We could go to a nice restaurant around the corner. There's several nice cafes with outdoor seating. Sounds perfect. My treat. You're on. But just to let you know, I have to work that evening. I have to be out the door by about 1:30. All right. Oh, look who's here. Your uncle wants to have a word. I'll see you this weekend. Bye, Aunt Jess. I'll hand you over to him. Bye, Samuel.
Okay, now you can type the answers in the chat box, guys. Did you get the? I think it's a long conversation, but sometimes some conversations are a little long, but you need to have patience and always keep your entire, mind and enthusiasm on the question. Okay, so that you can actually answer or get the answer from the conversation. I know it's a long conversation. Please type your answer in the chat box, please, everyone. So let me see who is giving the right answer. So only, okay. I want both the answer at the same time. Some are giving first answer in message and second answer in another message. Both the answers side by side, please. Okay. 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 So I believe I no need to repeat it one more time, right? It's a long conversation. So the answers are definitely Saturday afternoon and 45 minutes. Okay. Saturday afternoon and 45 minutes. Most of you have got correct answer. Someone has written Friday afternoon. No, it's only one person have written, and rest of them, all of them, I think you got correct answers. So the answer is Saturday afternoon for the first one, and the second one is 45 minutes. Okay. Yes. Next one. Let's see the next question.
Oh,
So here, okay, we'll do a next question
You
type. It will be a little easier than this. Short answer questions. Yes, we'll do this one actually. Yes. We need to have 3 answers here. Someone has written like, sir, can you write 45 minutes drive as 3? No, only the question has been asked, right? So what is the question there? The time. So what is the exact time? 45 minutes. So no need to write 45 minutes drive. Okay. So only the time is asked. So you will answer only 45 minutes. And you can also write in FOURTY, FIVE, both words and numbers. That is allowed. Yes. You can write it in block letters too. Definitely. It is allowed in IELTS that you can write the entire thing in block letters. It's not like one or two answers you wrote in blocks, others you wrote in again small letters. No. If you're writing block letters, write everything in block again. You should not mix up. Okay. Yes. So let's go to the next question type, which is short answer questions again. So you need to answer it in no more than 3 words. And here maybe a number also can come. So listen to it carefully. I'm playing it now.
in this extract, you will hear two friends talking about job interviews. Are you ready to answer my questions? I think so. You see, Jeff, this is not a good response to my question. The hiring manager will just thank you and yell next and invite the other candidate without even saying goodbye to you. You need to display more confidence. You're right. Let's start again. Yes, I'm ready. That's the spirit. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What would you like to know? Jeff, be serious. Talk about your previous position and the experience you've gained that's relevant for the position. Finish by telling the hiring manager why you're perfect for the position to which you're applying. Be positive and professional. Okay, so I've always enjoyed writing, which led me to pursue writing-related positions. For instance, in college, I worked hard as an editor for the school newspaper. There, I learned much about the writing process. Additionally, I learned how to manage a team and build excellent communication skills. After college, I briefly worked as a social media manager and copywriter, which made me realize that I developed a new interest, product marketing. So I was thrilled to see your job posting because I know I have much to offer to your marketing team. Excellent, Jeff. Now, let's move on to the next question. Maintain the same enthusiasm as you answer this one. So many companies are looking for product marketing managers. Why do you want to work at this company? I know that the company has grown and changed since I first heard of it, and I know that there are opportunities for future growth. With my experience, skills, dedication, and passion, I can contribute to its evolution into a big and powerful brand. Oh, not bad, Jeff. What is it that you like least about this type of job? There's nothing I dislike. That's not true. The only thing that can bother me is inflexible people without good communication skills. I believe that communication is the key to good performance and positive outcomes. Otherwise, I love every aspect of the role and the responsibilities that go along with it. Hey, Jeff, I have to tell you that I'm impressed. This is exactly how you should sound during the job interview. You've spoken fluently, without hesitation, and honestly. Please don't forget to maintain eye contact with the hiring manager. You need to show self-confidence too, buddy. Good luck, Jeff. Thanks, Marcus. I'll need it.
Okay, so that's the end of the conversation. So you can type your answers. Let's see how many of you have got the right answers. Okay, can you write the rest? Okay, guys, you need to use your headphones. When you use headphones only, you'll be able to hear. Okay, so if you hear it directly from mobile or laptop without your headphones, it will be like you can't hear it. Okay, so someone is saying, can you please play it again? May I know the reason, Shirley? Okay. For three people, I think they have not used the headphones. Okay, for only for this time I'm playing because we are in shortage of time. Okay, no worries. I'll play this audio again. I want maximum people to answer right. Some of them are already giving the answers. Please don't look into it. I'm playing it one more time.
In this extract, you will hear two friends talking about job interviews. Are you ready to answer my questions? I think so. You see, Jeff, this is not a good response to my question. The hiring manager will just thank you and yell next and invite the other candidate without even saying goodbye to you. You need to display more confidence. You're right. Let's start again. Yes, I am ready. That's the spirit. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What would you like to know? Jeff, be serious. Talk about your previous position and the experience you've gained that's relevant for the position. Finish by telling the hiring manager why you're perfect for the position to which you're applying. Be positive and professional. Okay, so I've always enjoyed writing, which led me to pursue writing-related positions. For instance, in college, I worked hard as an editor of a newspaper. There, I learned much about the writing process. Additionally, I learned how to manage a team and build excellent communication skills. After college, I briefly worked as a social media manager and copywriter, which made me realize that I developed a new interest, product marketing. So I was thrilled to see your job posting because I know I have much to offer to your marketing team. Excellent, Jeff. Now, let's move on to the next question. Maintain the same enthusiasm as you answer this one. So many companies are looking for product marketing managers. Why do you want to work at this company? I know that the company has grown and changed since I first heard of it, and I know that there are opportunities for future growth. With my experience, skills, dedication, and passion, I can contribute to its evolution into a big and powerful brand. Oh, not bad, Jeff. What is it that you like least about this type of job? There's nothing I dislike. That's not true. The only thing that can bother me is inflexible people without good communication skills. I believe that communication is the key to good performance and positive outcomes. Otherwise, I love every aspect of the role and the responsibilities that go along with it. Hey, Jeff, I have to tell you that I'm impressed. This is exactly how you should sound during the job interview. You've spoken fluently without hesitation and honestly. Please don't forget to maintain eye contact with the hiring manager. You need to show self-confidence too, buddy. Good luck, Jeff. Thanks, Marcus. I'll need it.
Okay, now type the answers in the chat box, everyone. Let's see. Let's see how many of you have done correct answers. Some of them have you given correct answers already, but not all of them. Some are only like given only two answers. I want three. See, three options are there, right? See here, one thing you can do in IELTS is guesswork, even in listening and reading also. If you are not getting any answer, do some guesswork and do it. And listening is 100% recommended. So guesswork is what? See, freshly you remember the audio now. So whatever you get according to the question, please guess it and give me the answer. Now, guys, everyone. Okay. So let me see your answers. Social media manager, product marketing. Okay. So someone has written manager, social media manager. So is it for the first one or the second one? Uh, Kunzan, Kunzan B. Okay. Any which ways. The correct answers are first one is school newspaper, second is social media. It's not social media manager. Some of you have given social media manager also. No, the area is asking. So social media is the area, right? And the last one is product marketing. It's not product magnet. Someone has written product Vaishnavi Chaudhary. So it's not product magnet. Please check your spellings also. If the spelling is wrong, you'll not be allotted a mark, guys. Spellings are strictly important in listening and reading. Obviously, it's end of the day, it's an international English examination, right? So it's product marketing. So first answer is social school newspaper. Second is social media. Third one is product marketing. Okay, good guys. Most of you have given the right answer. Awesome. Let's go to the next question. Shall we go to the next question? Can you type yes or no quickly? Okay, I got only one. One is okay. Great. So I accept 5 to 6 yeses. Okay. Let's
And
see
this
what do we have. We'll do another question type. So we'll do classification this time. Okay. So the next question type is classification. So classifications are mostly like, matchings. You need to match which type of group or classification is. For example, already here some group is given here. So you need to match according to it. For example, here A, B, C, three classifications are given, and you need to match it between 1 to 4. So that means A can be used twice or thrice, or one option can be used more than once because the classifications are less and the questions are more. For example, B can also be twice. So let's see how would you do these classifications. Let's jump into the water or jump into the sea and see how it is. Okay. So shall I start? Okay.
Hi, Hardeep. Is now a good time for us to plan that computer programming lesson we've been assigned?
Hey, Don. I was just thinking about that actually. Yes, let's get it out of the way now, shall we? I've got the instructions here. So, it says, design a 45-minute lesson for a class of 16 teenagers where they learn how to write a simple computer program in BASIC.
Now, I know, of course, that BASIC is the computer language people used to use back in the 1980s when they wrote programs on microcomputers, but I'm not sure I feel very comfortable teaching anyone about it.
Well, I did a bit of research yesterday and found out quite a few things, so I think we'll be okay.
Great. So, what do you have in mind?
Well, I think we should presume that none of the kids will know anything about BASIC. So why don't we start with a short multiple choice quiz? It could focus on things like what BASIC is, what the letters stand for, when people used it, things like that.
That sounds good. I guess it shouldn't take long. Just the first 5 minutes of the lesson, something like that. I don't think we should make the students do it on their own, though. That'd make it too much like a test. Shall we let them do it in twos so they can discuss their choices?
Yes, good idea. Then we'll go through the answers with them as a whole group.
Good. What next?
Well, I've had an idea for the program they could write. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I think the key thing is, though, that before they actually sit at their computers, and I think we should presume that they're doing this lesson in a computer room, they make a flow chart of what they want the program to do. That's usually the best way to start writing a program.
This flow chart will show all the different stages of the computer program, right?
Exactly. It's probably best if the teacher stands at the board and everyone works on that together.
Yes, otherwise they'll all come up with different flow charts and it'll get confusing.
Precisely. I imagine making the flow chart will take about 15 to 20 minutes.
Then they use that to write their computer program.
Well, actually, I think there's a stage before that. You see, the flow chart will be in English. They're going to need to be taught a few basic commands so they can write their computer program.
Now I'm getting out of my depth. What kind of thing would that be?
Well, for example, when you want text to appear on the screen, the command is print in capital letters, followed by the text you want to appear in double inverted commas.
Oh, yes. I think I've seen that before.
Right. So they'll need to be taught 5 or 6 commands before they use them to write their program.
Okay, so how shall we do that? With the teacher talking to the whole class again?
Well, we could, but it might be more fun to make it more like a competition, where there are a few teams competing against each other. Each team has maybe 4 or 5 people in it, and they have to do some kind of matching task. You know, they match the command print with to make text appear on the screen, something like that.
That sounds good. Teenagers love competing with each other.
Exactly. And then, for the final part of the lesson, they use their flowchart and the commands they've learned to produce the program. Let's presume, shall we, that there are 8 computers in the room. So that's 2 students for each computer.
That sounds reasonable. So, tell me more about your idea for the computer program they're going to write.
Okay, that ends the conversation. So let's see how many correct answers we are getting. Or you can type your answers, please. Okay, so most of you are given BACB. Any more answers? Okay, so the right answers are, it's BACB. Yes, the right answers are BACB. And those who got wrong this time, I want you to once again hear it. It's already there in our handouts. Even the audio is also there. You can check from the handouts and repeat it. Those who got it wrong. So the correct answers are B. First one is B. Second one is A, as in alpha. Third one is C, as in cat. Fourth one is B, as in boy. Okay, it's BACB. Am I clear, guys? Okay. Now we are ready. You should not write in small groups, or you should write A, B, C, D, because the instruction just now before starting the conversation, starting the listening only, I told you instructions are very important. What is the instruction given here? Write the correct letter A, B, C next to 1 to 4. 1 to 4. So you should not write the entire words. Even though your answers are correct, you will not be allotted a mark here because you didn't follow the instructions. So here you need to write A, B, C, Ds. So that the correct answers are B, A, C, B. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the next question, guys. Can you all type yes? So that we'll go to the next question quickly. Okay, great. Okay, raining S's. Fine. We'll go to the next question. 1 second. So what do we have in next question? Let's see. We have done one classification. Okay, revision. Okay, we'll do one revision also. I'll choose a tough one for you. Wait. Okay, the first one is looking good. Let's see. Guys, it's a kind of revision for you, everyone, what all we have done in the previous classes. So that is a revision now. Okay. So read the instructions carefully before I start the audio, and all of you wear headsets. Be ready. Be ready. Okay. This one is a table. Those have just joined today. So it's kind of table. It will come like this, like this, like this. Okay. It will come like this. So by the way, read whatever the classifications or whatever the headings are there. In tables, headings are very important. Like for example, cookery class, focus, other information. Okay. Let's see what do we have in it. Shall I play the audio? Okay. I'll play it.
You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Hello, Tourist Information Center. Mike speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I wanted to find out about cookery classes. I believe there are some one-day classes for tourists.
Well, they're open to everyone, but tourists are always welcome. Okay, let me give you some details of what's available. There are several classes. One very popular one is at the food studio.
The first cooking class is at the food studio. So studio has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time.
Okay, now it begins. Okay, already the food studio is given as an example. Now it begins. That's what it's saying. So listen.
Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Hello, Tourist Information Center. Mike speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I wanted to find out about cookery classes. I believe there are some one-day classes for tourists.
Well, they're open to everyone, but tourists are always welcome. Okay, let me give you some details of what's available. There are several classes. One very popular one is at the food studio.
Okay.
They focus on seasonal products, and as well as teaching you how to cook them, they also show you how to choose them.
Right, that sounds good. How big are the classes?
I'm not sure exactly, but they'll be quite small.
And could I get a private lesson there?
I think so. Let me check. Yes, they do offer those. Though, in fact, most of the people who attend the classes find it's a nice way of getting to know one another.
I suppose it must be, yes.
And this company has a special deal for clients where they offer a discount of 20% if you return for a further class.
Okay, but you said there were several classes.
That's right. Another one you might be interested in is Bond's Cookery School. They're quite new. They just opened 6 months ago, but I've heard good things about them. They concentrate on teaching you to prepare healthy food, and they have quite a lot of specialist staff.
So is that food for people on a diet and things like that? I don't know if I'd be interested in that.
Well, I don't think they particularly focus on low-calorie diets or weight loss. It's more to do with recipes that look at specific needs, like including ingredients that will help build up your bones and make them stronger, that sort of thing.
I see. Well, I might be interested. I'm not sure. Do they have a website I could check?
Yes, just key in the name of the school. It'll come up. And if you want to know more about them, every Thursday evening they have a lecture at the school. It's free, and you don't need to book or anything. Just turn up at 7:30. And that might give you an idea of whether you want to go to an actual class.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10.
Okay. So even in the real-time examination also, definitely you, even in the section itself, you'll get some time to look at the questions, then answer. Okay. You can read the questions, the remaining questions. So it is all, I mean, it will go slowly and steadily. Don't worry. Okay. So it is in real-time examination also, it will happen like this. So you have lot of time.
Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
Okay, there's one more place you might be interested in. That's got a rather strange name. It's called the Aretsa Center. That's spelled Arretsa.
Okay.
They've got a very good reputation. They do a bit of meat and fish cookery, but they mostly specialize in vegetarian dishes.
Right. That's certainly an area I'd like to learn more about. I've got lots of friends who don't eat meat. In fact, I think I might have seen that school today. Is it just by the market?
That's right. So they don't have any problem getting their ingredients. They're right next door. And they also offer a special 2-hour course in how to use a knife. They cover all the different skills, buying them, sharpening, chopping techniques. It gets booked up quickly though, so you'd need to check it was available.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I'll go and check that out.
Okay. Can you all give your answers? Okay. Vidhi Gupta is given Niveda. Niveda K MCT. Okay. Niveda is so fast. Even Tamisetti Manogna, sorry. Guys, if I'm reading wrong your names, please don't worry about it. Vidhi Gupta has also given the rest of the. Okay. Okay. Okay, Vidhi Gupta, your last answer is wrong. Okay, even Manogna also. Guys, I want answers, more and more answers. So Shirley Kiran has also given. Shirley Kiran, your last answer. Please check one more time. Then Durgesh, Shubham has given only one answer. Why? Sohail has given. Very good. Sohail, Maitri. Wow. Good, guys. Good. So, yes, most of your answers are correct, I believe. Yes. Only some of you have given last answer as wrong. Okay. So, yes. So, let's wait for another two people. Okay. Aisha Farhin is still typing, I believe. Okay. Okay. Good. Good, guys. Good. So, I think it's quite easy, right? Okay. Let's discuss the answers. Okay. The first one is choose. Second one is private. Okay. First one is choose. Second one is private. Third is 20 or 20%. Both are correct. Fourth is healthy. Fourth is healthy. And fifth one is bones. Sixth is lecture. Seventh is ARRETSA. ARRETSA. Then eighth is vegetarian. Eighth answer is vegetarian. Ninth is market. 10th is knife. Okay. So, yes, I think most of you have all got correct answers. Only one answer wrong for each one. I think, yeah, most of you have got all correct. Uh, yeah, some of you didn't get seventh answer. Seventh answer is little difficult, right? So always when they spell something, please listen to their words. For example, they spell like this: A R. He said, right? ARRETSA. Okay, Aretsa. Pretsa, he says, isn't it? A is silent over there. So, but even though when the pronunciation A is silent, but he was pronouncing when he's spelling the words, please concentrate on those things. Okay, that will definitely help you. But at least one question, it will be little difficult in each section, I believe. Okay, even though one question is difficult, then also you can easily score 8.5 because 36, 37, if you get 36, definitely you're going to 8 to 8.5. So that's not a bad score, I believe. So am I clear, guys? Did you get the answers? So any doubts, anything, please can you type it now in the chat box? If you have any doubts regarding listening in general also, you can ask, please. Anything and everything about listening. Okay. If you're not asking, I'll ask some questions. Okay, wait. uh, okay. So, what is the maximum duration of listening examination? What is the entire duration of listening examination? Can you type in the chat box, please? Okay, it's not 30 minutes, it's 40 minutes. Some many of you have type 30 minutes, it's exactly 40 minutes. The audio goes on for 25 to 30 minutes. But extra time is given to jot down the answers or check your answers. For example, if you're writing a computer-based test, even for that also, they'll give 10 minutes of time to check your spellings, check your answers, everything. But in that 10 minutes, you can do. Even if you're writing paper-based also, they'll give extra 10 minutes to jot down the answer in the answer sheet. There will be answer sheet in the end for the paper based test, but it won't be the same thing in the computer based. You need to just type it in the blank in computer based, isn't it? That's obvious. So in a paper based test, what happens is in the last you'll have a answer sheet, just like an OMR sheet, isn't it? So in that you need to for that you will be given 10 minutes. So the same 10 minutes is given in the computer based, but to check your answers, check your spellings, check your like for example, if you leave any answer unattended, definitely you can guesswork and write it. Okay. But I always suggest do it in that part of the conversation. For example, section 1, that audio is very fresh in your mind, isn't it? So at that point of time, if you do it, that will be very well. What do? You have to do it, uh, the guesswork. I'm talking about the guesswork. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, so many questions. Sir, if I'm not wrong, we have already done this question. Okay. Okay, is it? No, this comes in revision. So this has to be in the last, by the way. Any which ways, if you have done it, that's good. Okay. Choose the correct revision. Choose the correct revision because it is little bit harder. Okay. 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 Sohail is saying, sir, any tip for MCQ matching? Definitely, matchings are like, for example, see, matchings you need to be very, very careful. But see, one option will be true according to the conversation. Others will be either false statement and or it will be like it has not been given or said by the uh, people who are conversing or said by the speakers. So this is what you need to keep in mind. So what the speakers have said, that only you need to concentrate. Okay. So MCQs, yes, definitely in the entire listening examination, MCQs question are little tougher. But if you concentrate on other questions, definitely 8 bands I mean 7 to 8 bands are in your hands. If you feel okay, I'm not getting matching, I'm not getting MCQs. If you sit on that, yes, definitely you will score less. But MCQs also are very, very easy when you concentrate on what the author, I mean, what the recorder or what the conversation is all about. So they say they might utter all the words sometimes in all the options, but they mean only one thing. So to get to that level, there is no shortcut for it. The shortcut for it, I'll tell you what it is. Listen to documentaries. Listen or do more these kind of listenings. That will get you to get you the shortcuts. Okay. Yes. And yes, someone has typed the slang. Okay, slang will be mostly it will be Britain. Okay, because this paper is actually from Cambridge, isn't it? So the main person will be Britain, obviously the person, but also sometimes Americans also can come as speakers, Americans. So, but the main focus should be your documentaries or whatever you listen to it should be related to this British or Britain. Okay, so listen to Britain documentaries, listen to interviews of Britain, listen to people who are from Britain. Okay, or watch even documentaries mostly because all these, the part two, I mean section 2 and section 4. These are monologue, isn't it? It's not a conversation. The monologues are documentaries. So all these documentaries are derived from these Britain documentaries. So try to watch those. I mean, try to listen to them. Okay, so that is the shortcut I can tell you. Okay, so someone has typed, how can we tackle the American accent in version test? There's no version test in, I mean, which version test you're talking about? Yes, we are talking about IELTS here. Okay, so IELTS, you don't have any, particular. You might get even an the main person would be British person, and sometimes you get American, and sometimes you get Australian too. Okay, so the main conversation will be with the Britain person. Okay, so you need to more concentrate on Britain slang. Okay. And what is it preferable, CBT or PBT? See, both, it is you have to decide, Vidhi. See, practice on both because we in Ubergrad have computer-based test. Obviously, it is entirely computer-based, right? Where you can do sectional tests here, where you have mock tests here. This is all computer-based test. If you want to do paper-based test, take a printout of the paper and start doing it. So those who can type really fast, I mean, it's not about again typing at all. Okay, The typing thing only comes in writing again. So some people are not comfortable in typing. For them, I request you to go for paper-based test. But both are one and the same. The scoring pattern, parameters, and everything is the same. Here in computer-based test, the AI will give you the scores, and there manual information will be there a little bit. But speaking is both face to face. I mean, you have to, for both the examination, you have to face a real-time examiner in IELTS. Okay. Okay, then actually, what is the time duration for IELTS? Okay, for Sai Kumar. Sai Kumar, didn't you research before taking IELTS? See, this is the fifth day of listening. Already, we have ended this entire week with listening, right? So, the entire IELTS, it is about 2 hours 45 minutes. How it is? Listening is for 45 minutes, reading is for 1 hour, writing is for 1 hour. So that is LRW. Speaking is conducted on a different day. So don't include speaking here. Speaking is a different task again on a different day. So LRW 2 hours 45 minutes. Okay. Speaking will be, yeah, hardly it would be 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. Okay. So LRW, remember it, guys, it's 2 hours 45 minutes. But you need to report to the center way ahead, 45 minutes or 1.5 hour earlier, so that you can do that thumbing and everything, biometric and everything. You need to show your identification and all those things, because everyone will be coming and doing those things, right? So 1.5 hour you'll be, so those things you'll, once you book the test, you'll come to know. Don't worry about it. Next, Sejal is saying, sir, for IELTS, the audio will be played in the sequence of questions, right? Definitely. It will be in the sequence only. No need to worry about it. Once you start doing a sectional test, you'll understand, guys. All the doubts will be cleared. So please do sectional tests from Ubergrad, because they're very good. The material they have. Please do it. Okay. And Manidesh, can we see the questions while listening to the audio both at the same time? Yes, obviously. While listening to the question, you need to focus on the question. While listening to the audio, you need to focus on the, questions. Both should be done simultaneously, Mani. Then Sohail is saying, in my first attempt, I got both MCQs and matching. It was It was a juggle. Okay. So yes, I think you have already got an experience, Sohel. So focus on MCQs. So whichever question is like bothering you, or whichever question is your weakness, please work on it. And the questions which you are really good at, work more on it, so that you can score. End of the day, the entire score comes to a better score, right? Then. mm, Sai Kumar, and for computer based test, also the speaking test will be on another day. Is that what is it? Yeah. Speaking test, yes. Unless until the rush is less on that day. For example, if you're giving a examination in a city like Hyderabad, definitely the speaking would be on a different day. If you're giving a test in a smaller city like Vijayawada or Vishakhapatnam, the speaking would happen on the same day. Yeah, that I can say. But mostly in big cities, speaking is always happening on a different day. So that is what it is. Then Niveda is saying, sir, how to get practice with accent of Native Americans people. Okay, so watch lots and lots of American series, American interviews. Watch interviews. Okay, watch documentaries. Again, IELTS is again. I'm coming back to the slang and accent thing, guys. Here, accent won't be so very deep here. No, even they also know that entire world is giving IELTS from every part of the world. Obviously, we are Indians. We can't, if they really speak in a strong accent, we can't even understand a word. For example, the movies which are made nowadays by Americans or even by the English people, they made in such a way that the entire world understands nowadays. The accent has been reduced or simplified or neutralized, if I can say. Okay, so that they can make much good business to through the entire world, right? That is their aim, so that everyone understands. So back in 1970s, if you watch a movie, definitely you won't even understand half of the conversation what they have done. But now it is not like that. Even the IELTS is also in that way. So don't worry about the accent, just practice. Okay. Diagrams are a bit confusing at times. Yes, again, Vidhi Gupta, please, whatever is your weakness, please focus on it. Diagrams, maps. Sometimes it can be a little confusing, but once you start doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, those type of questions, definitely you'll be mastering in it, I believe. So not be able to identify some alphabets at type of that. Yes, alphabets can be little difficult. They say A and I are the same, so that also you need to well verse. So type in Google, type alphabets and listen to them. Okay, how A they pronounce, again British accent alphabets. Okay, so whatever you do it in British now. Okay. Yes, I believe I have answered most of your questions, guys. So practice well. Do the sessions or the uh, material which we have, and do the homeworks which are given already. Okay, then can actually all your doubts will be cleared. Okay, so that's all for today. Yes, and see you tomorrow. That is on Monday, and Monday I'll be taking your class. Okay, guys? Yes. So we'll discuss about it later. I think it's already time up 8:45. Okay. So whatever doubts you have, we'll postpone to the next class. Okay. Bye bye, guys. See you on Monday, and happy weekend. Ma'am, you there? Ma'am, you can hand over. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, guys, if you have